Hey Susanna, so I just wanted to make a quick video here um, on this slide to talk to you about the old funnel review. So I just got finished going through everything. I saw all of the pages that you added into the folder from what you've done before, through what the people in New Zealand helped you with, the interviews, the high ticket program. And then I also went through your ad account. So it was super helpful, everything that you provided. So thank you so much for that. And then I went through and listened to the webinar. So I'll start with the webinar, just kind of giving you some feedback. And I provided some notes in here as well. And I listened to the Love Up webinar. And overall, I did not think that it was a bad webinar at all. I think you sounded very heartfelt, and you can tell that you are extremely passionate and knowledgeable about what you do. I do think that there was a little too much focus on selling the program. You brought the program in kind of early and started talking about what that 3-step process through the program. And I think we could have given a little bit more value up front. And so maybe repositioning it to talk about, just give a little bit more teaching going into one of the concepts, maybe. Really just repositioning the selling. I think that you did a good job selling it. Even pitching the call was very genuine. But I think that we can just kind of move some things around and reposition it. And I think the other thing I was thinking is it might help build trust, since you are doing a live program, to have your face be shown so that people can you can establish that connection. Let's see. And then again, so we talked about this on the call. There's too many different options at the end to either book the call and then there was the course option there as well. So we really just want to give them, direct them to one option of what to do. So if it's booking the call, you really want to get that home to book the call. But I know we've decided now we want it to be the course. And so if you do want to have that upgrade option on there, there's a way to position it where we have the one in the middle that we really want them to do. And then on the sides, you put the options that you don't want them to choose. So, and then urgency. So it is just lacking some urgency, even around the booking of a call. You adding the urgency of this fills up fast. Don't miss out on this opportunity, because it's true. I mean, your calendar does book up. So, that was what I think it was missing a little bit with the book a call. And so some trust factors, some urgency. Now I think what we're going to be putting in place, which I'll get into another slide, is having that urgency of doing that pre-launch or launch, where they're getting that discount or access to extra bonuses during a certain period of time after they watch the webinar. And then on the landing pages, I have a checklist of about 50 things that I go through in the audit. But just to give you a little kind of broad overview, again, not bad at all. You had a lot of really great things in there. And I would just say overall, kind of just the copy and visuals can be better used. When on the landing page, we really want to make sure things are positioned in a way that's very easy to read. The CTA buttons, they say to be able to read from 6 feet away. Making sure those CTA buttons really reflect the message of the page. We want the page message to be very clear and consistent all the way through. And yeah, I think we can just better use these pages when we do the rebuild to really establish that trust and reflect your personality and your expertise. And that's another thing too that I think we can add into the webinar of, the amount of people that you have helped do this. I think that's going to be a really big factor. That's so much social proof there of how many people have gone through your programs, how many people you've helped, how many years you've been doing this, and really bring that out and show that expertise. So and then the other thing with the Facebook ads, really quickly, I kind of went in to see, you know, what did they do there, and I know they didn't really run ads to the Love Up program. It was to the other program. So I think that what they were missing is exactly what you said. That kind of, you know, when we're talking about things from a spiritual standpoint, you have to really kind of get underneath that and be able to talk to people where they're at in that level of consciousness. And so I think with the copy and what we're going to be doing with the new funnel, and I'll get into that in the next video, is what's going to be the differentiator here. And just like with the different launch strategy for Love Up, where we are really going for a very specific person who is spiritual, is interested in enlightenment and higher consciousness, but has gone through these pains in the past and is really looking for a better future with their relationship with herself and others. So I think we're really gonna do an awesome job nailing that for you. So I will get more into that in the next video. Thanks.